Simmons makeup tutorial. By the end of this, we hope you have everything you need to be the God of Thunder. And remember, that's why it's good to be Gene. Okay, one of the first things you want to do when you get set is to make sure your face is clean. Make sure you're shaven. Make sure that you've washed your face. It's clean of all dirt, things like that, makeup, other makeup, things like that. You want to have a clear palette when you start. What we want to get started with first is a few things that we're going to use. We're going to use a lot of clown white. I like to use Miron makeup. Also, we're going to be using another Miron, and it's the black. You're also going to use some, I've got Miron color set, color set powder, and you're going to need to set a lot of powder. You also want to use brushes. You want to use a plethora of brushes. Also, you're going to need your powder brushes. Also, you want to have applicators. I like to use the little round applicators. You can get them at any drugstore or beauty supply place. Get those. You want to. Now I like to use my fingers a lot too, but I do like to put the white on with this. Fingers are more the pliable, detailed things, but that's what you want to do your foundation. You don't want to forget baby wipes. Always have baby wipes on hand. Those come in handy for your fingers when your fingers get a lot of makeup, or if you just need to wipe certain areas off. All right, here we are. Now I'm just going in and getting quite a bit of makeup on the makeup here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start filling them in. You just want to just put that makeup just everywhere that you can. Just go ahead and be really liberal with your with the white, because you're gonna want to put that everywhere. Now I've seen several tutorials that have makeup. They just go ahead and put makeup all over the place. But if you look at Gene's makeup, he has a definite line, and you don't want to go past that line. So go ahead and lay your line out, and you're just making a mask is what you're doing. You're just going to make that mask so it'll just sit real nice on there, and it won't go all the way down. Now Gene, his forehead is a lot higher than mine. His hairline is higher, but I'm going to do my best to duplicate. So I'm just running around the edge there, making that mask. I'm not trying to. All right. I think it's gonna give us something to work with for now. All right. Now next we're gonna move into the powdering part. We want to powder down the white. Now a couple of ways you can do this. One is you can take a sock, just an old sock, and you can fill it full of powder. Just pour powder straight down in there, and then ball it up, and it really. You can see that you can see it do that. So I'll show you here. You can do it that way. You can take your brush again, as I mentioned earlier, and take your clown set, your clown white set. Take that out. Just dash it off a little bit. Add it. Just go all around the white. Make sure that you're getting a nice set. And this is going to help from running just a bit. You don't want to get sweaty and let that get everywhere. So just get a nice coat of white all the way over. Now we're going to move into the detailing part of this tutorial. And once again, if you've ever watched Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, you'll see that Gene he doesn't go straight on with the black. He really cuts in with a tool. So what you can do is you can just take this is an eyebrow brush, and you can just take the end of it, and it's sort of like a spatula, and you're just going to go in and cut out the design of what Gene has. So let's just get started here, and let's go ahead and start up here with the faux widow's peak. Okay. Okay, I went ahead and cut out the areas where the black's going to go. I went ahead and jumped ahead to that, and you're really going to have to get in there. And when that powder sets on the clown white, you're going to have to really get in there with your little the end of your brush and a wet nap, baby wipe, and really wipe away some of that white. And you can even go back with your brush and do a little white and jump in there and fix some of the details, just like that. All right, once again, I've got my black out, and I'm just going to jump right in here and just start lining some of the, start right up here with the widow's peak, the faux widow's peak. And you just want to line it out. Okay. Go ahead and get up into the hair just a little bit there. Gene lays it in thick just to give you that impression that it is a part of his hair. So you just get right in the depth there. Now we're going to jump right into the middle here. And you want to try to make a straight line as possible, straight down the nose. You can see right there. And again, your faces are going to be different, so you might not end up, your face may not contour exactly the way Gene's does, so it may not look exactly like Gene's. And depending on which picture you get, Gene can his makeup can change from application to application as well. Sometimes Gene goes way up high and tries to make the points of this seem taller, and it makes the makeup, makes his face look taller. So you make sure you want to do that. Make sure you get a point on these and not necessarily a rounded edge. You also want to leave yourself somewhere to go. Don't take up too much room. I need that for your third point. Okay, I've jumped ahead. I went ahead and filled in some of the outline on one side. You can see there, and I'm just going to go in with the eye now. Now, Gene, when the band first started out, when they were first using the kabuki makeup, Gene really went into the eye, and now he tends to stay outside of the eye. But I tend to like the eye. It really makes your eye color pop, and so I'm just going to jump in there and show you what to do here. Now, don't be afraid of the makeup. Okay? It's just an eye. It'll only hurt for a second. So what you really want to do is just get in there and lay that in thick. Just, you can touch your eyeball with it, okay? Okay, so I've jumped ahead and I've done both sides now, and we've got that down. The next thing that we want to do, and typically you want to do this, you want to do your mouth near the end. And again, this is all variation, so we'll just go ahead and get some more black here on the brush, and we'll just go right into the mouth. And once again, Gene's mouth sort of evolved over the time from early on in the band to now. So I'll just go ahead and do it to now, and it's okay if you lap over a little bit. So what you're going to do, just take your brush, follow the natural line of your lip, and you're just going to go a little higher. Make it stand off. gonna make that natural. Let's make a little triangle. Once again, follow the natural line. All the way into the corners, and then just bring it out. And don't forget to get down inside the mouth, inside on the lip. Go ahead and bring it out if you need to. If you have thinner lips, you want to make it seem fuller. Alright, and then what Gene does, in Gene's makeup, he just brings it down the edges just a little bit to give it the sinister. Just make a couple of little fang-like triangles on the ends there. Alright, what we want to do next is just take that powder again and just kind of shake it above the black. You really want to powder it down. You don't want to smear the powder. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and take this and do this. Once again, that powder is really going to seal it in. And you just want to kind of pop it on there. You don't want to smear and brush. You just want to just pop it. Get a full coverage of powder on there. Okay. Then you're just going to start sort of whisking it away. Now once you get that powder set, you're going to look back and you can see that some of that black may have gotten speckled by the brush on your face, and you got outside the lines, and you want to make sure that you go back and fix that, because you don't want to start out that way. If you end up with those things, that's fine. That's the nature of makeup. But what you can do is just take your white again, your clown white, and your brush, and you can go in. I've already done this side, and you can tell the difference where I've started to cut back some of the black as opposed to this side. See, now you've got you can really distinguish in where you may have gotten outside the lines, or you didn't get your lines pointy enough, narrow enough. You can add and take away. So I've started up here. I'm just going to go around like this. Just start filling this in. You may have to do a little more powder if you plan on doing this, wearing this all night long. So, there we have it. That's the Gene Simmons God of Thunder Kiss Frontman makeup tutorial. If you've been needing that for a costume of any sort, I hope that helped you. Be sure and like this video. Be sure and share it with everyone if it helped. If it helped you out, and I hope that I'm gonna have some other look for the other tutorials for the other Kiss members, also for the Joker from The Dark Knight, as well as the Crow and several other just original ideas and designs. So thanks for taking time to watch it. Corey, this one's for you, and until then, love it loud.